Alright, my name is James Carna and I'm just filming these videos as instead of going in and doing the in-person pass off with TAs. I wasn't able to go in just because I've been so busy during the semester, but I've been turning them in and I've only missed a few that I haven't been able to go in. I've decided to do them all in one video. The first one is actually the conditional lab. So I'll just go through these here. I've got the cover sheets. First, a field is it's when a variable is in a field, it's defined at the outside of a constructor within the method, the main body, trying to think the class. Anyways, it means that it has the scope is available for everybody in that, or every method in that class. So then a scope is basically the area in which a variable can be seen. A local variable is only within a single method, while a field is without throughout the whole scope, or to the whole class. So that's what the scope of those are. Alright, so now I'm going to pull up my code. Let's see here. Text edit right there. Alright, so I need to show the J option pane. Alright, so right here, I have that inside my constructor. It makes I've got a few actually, added a couple little extra things into this one, but my J option panes are created here. If I did them in my pane component, they would be called each time, which would slow it down. User's age to an integer. I did a typecasting. User right here, please enter your age. Age equals integer dot parse int user. Alright. Determine which age group it belongs to. I have some logic in here. Let's see here. Right here. If age, define the different ages with if-else statements. A negative or too high of an input. Right here at the very end, I have this or, and this is the and. This is how I was able to say if it's incorrect value. And then it would show that right here. Are you sure you typed your age correctly? Please try again. Right above it is the same thing for military option right here. I have some comments, not actually a ton to be honest. I've forgotten to do comments in here. But it's neatly indented, styling is correct. All the cases are right. And I'll just run it real fast to make sure that show everything works correctly. So I added this dialog at first. I don't have a student or military ID. Well, I do, but I said no for this. And I'll say I am 23. And there we go. Oops. Guess I can't click that with the screencaster. Right up there. I'm going to have to figure out a way to exit out of that. Alright, and we're back. That would be all for this one. And I can't remember if I turned this one early or not. Alright, next one, Loop Lab. So I'm going to open up that one. Find it. There. There we go. Width of the cells, let's go here. Right here I took the width and I divided it by the number of cells, and then I took off 20 for a margin. And I used that as the square size to define both the width and the height. And then down here in my for loop is how I was able to set out the different, I'm trying to think, cells. That's the word I'm looking for. And then because of that, with the get width, get height, and it's in the paint component method, it'll be called each time that the window is resized, so that would automatically fit it to every window. I'm starting to think this isn't the one that I turned in. Just one sec. Yes, I had revised it. There we are. That makes more sense. So I had my get width and my get height right here. I was able to use those the same way to be able to make different fonts, or the different cell sizes, and then able to draw them out. And then for the different things such as the input dialogues, I've got this here. I used a click a button one. I had to look this up and see I've done correctly. I had my string options as multiplication and addition. I did an array for those to be able to use those in my JOption pane window. I set the background yellow for the different multiplication things. And then I used multiplication here and addition here. So if there was true or false, and I had set multiplication to be true and false for addition. Alright, now let's see here if I can run this. And there we are, so I'll do 12 and we'll do multiplication. And there we are. Oh, I guess I should have. All right. Oh. Rerunning it so I can do addition now. And there we go. Awesome. All right. Next, I have my arrays lab. I thought this was a pretty cool one. Go to my code here. There we are. Arrays lab right here. All right. Open/read the file. I made a new file name with a variable, and then I imported that, put that name in, made that into a new file, and then I used a scanner to go through and get the location and set those locations. to a value of 1 for each one in the scanner, and then I also did the cross things, and then I also put in my try catch block, and then I used the pane component to draw from the array array list that I made to draw the different colors. So let's see here. And there we are. I did a shading as well, which that's right down here in the gradient paint. I did a 2D graphic. Alright, is there anything that I missed? I made the X's. I did do the extra credit. I did both parts. Alright. Then I have my methods lab. Who's that? In Eclipse, it might be. No, it should be in here. Oh. There. I'll just open it. Here it is. So this would take in the pictures and then make a file out of it, do a scanner. I'd have my try catch block for the file, no file name. And then it would split each command from my string parameters, which is what I named. So I did the instruction list for the array string, and that's where down here I put the file. I used the scanner to put each line into the array list. And then I did a string parameters, and I did split command. Command is the string that I'm passing in. And I used C for circle, T for triangle, and color for color. Ingenious, aren't I? And then I did my integers I did my coordinates. So I basically just went in, did an int parse from each of the lines for if the parameter from here, if the 0 was equal to C, and this is for triangle, and then this one is for a color change. And then this pane component would call the instructions. And I think I had some troubles. I thought it was in here, but I just couldn't find those files for just. But here they are. Is there methods in here? I just don't see it. Alright, let's try running that.